Hi, my name is Ashley Moon, and thank you so much for having me and taking this opportunity to tell you about my background and also why I'm interested in becoming a president for MDAC. So to start, I want to give you a little bit of background of myself. I used to work in media production as a live concert producer director at iHeartRadio. And that industry, and then specifically the job that I had, was driven by intuition. Nothing was data. I never really used Excel. I actually didn't even know there was functions that, such as sum, in Excel. To a point, I was that blank canvas. So when I said I wanted to come to MBA, I knew it was going to be a whole lot of challenges, but also I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and learn new things. That's why I'm here. And when I heard of MDAC, I knew that was like a must-have for me to develop my skills and learn. And I remember that during the MDAC kickoff meeting in the fall, I remember that board members come from very diverse background. You know, it wasn't just a geek club where everyone knew how to do everything and this is what, you come here only if you know. It was very encouraging, and that's why I wanted to be an AVP as well, because I knew if I get more involved, I will learn more and I'll be exposed to smarter people as well. And through that encouragement, I was able to not only learn Excel, but also SQL and Python and Tableau. And that transformative growth that I had is something that promotes me to be in this position so that I can give that experience back to incoming class and other fellow classmates. I really want MDAC community to grow beyond just training and skills. It is something that I can work with other people and collaborate. So with that, when I think of MDAC, or when other students think of MDAC, it is mainly a big training club, right? MDAC is not an industry nor function related. So that's why MDAC is such a big club, because we all know data analytics is a key skill that companies are looking for in MBAs. And we provide that. And that is why these training sessions are so highly valued and so popular, whereas other events are overshadowed, because you would choose, like, if you want to go into entertainment, you would choose BEA's alumni panel where you can talk to an alumni and get that network to get that next job. We are here to provide skills that you can actually use when you go into internship and job, and we need to really market that more to give them a better proposition of what we offer. And with that, I have two visions. One is curating, and the other one is collaboration. And when I mean by curating, it is curating to students and members' specific interests. So with that, I will go into my first initiative, which is data-driven target marketing. So this starts with two things. One, we want to know what members are interested, but also we want to tell them what we're offering. So it starts with this open to all Marshall session called What is Data? It is a class to give you conceptual understanding of how to approach data. And this gives you all the tools that's out there, and what companies using what, and also just basically it's almost similar to what April taught us, which was so revolutionizing for me that I didn't know all that stuff. And I think it would be good to know, to have that foundational background, and also tell the students that this is what we offer. Like, this is something that you should know. And then we go into collecting data. We're a data analytic club. We should have data. And so first, we'll collect company data from alumni and second-year student and first-year student who's coming back from internship, of where their company was and what kind of analytic tools they use. It could be just Excel, but it could be Tableau or SQL or all that. So we'll collect these data, and it will become a valuable asset to the club, because it will keep on building every year, and we'll have better sense of what the companies are using. And then secondly, we'll collect data from all the first-year or second-year students about their previous background, what they want to go forward into, what career path, and also their level of skill in data analytics. What can you use? How good are you? And eventually, once we collect these data, we'll be able to use this to curate our marketing effort. So let's say there is a Salesforce training happening, and there's students who want to go into marketing. We'll send them a specific email saying, like, hey, we have these Salesforce training coming, these Salesforce panel coming, and they will pay more attention to MDAC email because that's curated for them. This is additional to newsletter, so that all the events are open to everyone, but they know that MDAC cares and there's a sort of a path that we're creating for you to succeed in your internship and job. So this is not just to get to the first door of the job, but this is beyond. So we'll provide that opportunity. And also it will give us more chance to collaborate with other clubs. We know what majority of our members want and what they're looking for, and we can specifically connect with other clubs delivering new events or prioritizing some of the events or trainings. So with that in mind, it will create higher participation, more visibility of MDAC's events, and also more engagement. People who come to these events and training will be enthusiastic. You know, they want to learn and they want to network and they want to get what MDAC's offering. So I thought this would be really great way for MDAC to be more data driven. And then with this data, my second initiative would be industry specific or interest specific mentoring group. So we have all these student data and they're different, you know, interests, diverse interests and different level of skills. So we can combine that and create into like 4 to 5 people mentoring group that shares similar interests but different level of skills. Ideally, it would be good to have one second-year student who has experience in real-life data analytic from their internship, and also for first-year student. But also, it can work that if a first-year student who has like very high data analytics skill, like April, could be like a mentor to them as well. So this mentoring group will be based on point system. So if they go to training, you will earn point. If you do data challenge, you will earn points. And in this way, it's creating a support system, and also it adds another layer of marketing. So like, hey, I'm going to this Salesforce training, you should go as well. So eventually it's creating this overarching umbrella of interest under one mentoring system. And we'll keep them, you know, bonding as a team as well. So, and that will host some dinners and drinks so that as a group, you know, you have time to talk about what your goals are and what you want to achieve. And also project showcase is something I'm a little bit ambitious about. Basically, I want to give each team, you know, very industry specific data and see what you got out of it. You know, like not cleaning the data, but with the data, can you make sense out of, you know, or can you solve some of the problems? And then do a showcase presentation. This idea came about because I went to a lot of different trainings and I really wanted to have like practice. And there was lack of practice. You know, I can put SQL on my resume, but I'm not 100% sure that I can function it when I go to my internship. And I think this would be a great opportunity to continue learning after training. And there is a grand prize. Of course, the grand prize will be given at the end of the year, party. And these grand prize will be specific to the group's interest. For example, if entertainment interest group will win like 1 year subscription of Movie Pass or something like that. So it is a little perk, not like we're winning like 56-inch TV or anything. It's a little perk that will motivate in another layer. And I hope this eventually, you know, sort of brings MDAC into more nurturing group beyond training and beyond classrooms. And that is what I have. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, very